$50,000 is up for grabs in this weekend's Premier League action. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. This contest is over at the Premier League on Matchweek 11 on the NBC Sports Predictor app. If you can correctly predict 5 Premier League games this weekend, they'll give you $50,000. If you can't do that, then a group of people will compete for the $1,000 guaranteed prize. The way you get points is you get 4 points if you can correctly predict the result of the game. You can get an extra 6 points if you can correctly predict the exact score of that game, for a total of 50 points there for that $50,000 jackpot. 5 really good, exciting games this week. 4 of them I absolutely love. I love the 5th game. Unfortunately, it involves my favorite team, so that's always difficult to handicap there. But the other 4, I absolutely love them. I thought this was one of the easier weeks of the app so far, at least in this season, 11 weeks in. So let's jump on into it and see how we'll do. It's the first match, and they do involve my Manchester United going up against West Ham. Look, Manchester United's goal differential is even. West Ham's goal differential is +6. The big difference here with West Ham, though, is the goals dried up when Antonio was out injured. Antonio is back, so I expect a much better performance now from West Ham. They had a good performance last weekend. I do expect them to go on. This is just a tough matchup for me always when it involves Manchester United, just because it's my favorite team. I think they can win damn near every game when they step on the field. Talent-wise, obviously they can. They just can't quite hold it together in terms of consistency and form. They got a real setback this past week in Champions League. I don't know how much means I'll be looking forward to that Leipzig game come next week in Champions League, but now they need a result on match day 6 in Champions League, so let's hope they don't overlook this West Ham team. In the last 5 head-to-head games between these two clubs, there's been 2 draws, 2 West Ham wins, and only 1 Manchester United win. It's time for Manchester United to go ahead and even that up, 2 all the way across the board in the last 6. Go ahead and give me a Manchester United 2-1 win. Hopefully they can do it. Come on, boys. Get that win, baby. All right, the next matchup here is Chelsea versus Leeds. Chelsea's goal differential is +6, where Leeds is a -2. Chelsea, in their last 10 games, they have 8 clean sheets in their last 10 games, including this past trip out against Sevilla, winning 4-0. 3 of those 4 have come in the Premier League, just really outstanding form, whether it's in Europe or in Premier League, just doing absolutely outstanding. Leeds form, if we look at them, they beat Everton, Villa, Sheffield, and Fulham. They tied against City and Arsenal, and they lost to Palace, Wolves, and Leicester. So overall, generally, if it's a good team, they're either going to lose to them or draw, and they're really only going to beat up the bad teams in the Premier League is what Leeds is going to do. They put in a lot of goals. Chelsea doesn't put in a lot of goals in terms of on their defensive side. I like Chelsea in this one, and I like Chelsea to go ahead and get another clean sheet. Give me Chelsea 3, Leeds 0. Next one we got here is Tottenham versus Arsenal. Tottenham is not only in first, but they're tied for first in goal differential at +12. This Tottenham team is playing really well. Jose on both sides of the ball, scoring and defending. He's got them just playing excellent Jose Mourinho ball. Tottenham is the only team not to concede double digits in goals. They've only conceded 9 goals. That's really remarkable to go off there tied for first there in goals scored. I mean, they're putting them in, and like I said, they're stopping them on the defensive end. Meanwhile, Arsenal, their goal differential is -2. They've conceded slightly more than Tottenham's 9. They've conceded 12, but it's a scoring that's letting them down. They're just not getting open play goals the majority of this season. They're absolutely struggled. 10 goals. 10 goals. They've almost got less than half of Tottenham have only scored 10 goals. Both of these two clubs were involved on Thursday Europa League. Tottenham had to travel to Austria, but they rested Harry Kane. I expected Tottenham just continue doing what they're doing, quite frankly, having a really good campaign, scoring, defensively, doing all around. Arsenal struggle to score. They're going to struggle again in this matchup. Tottenham will win this one 2-0. Next one we got here is Liverpool versus Wolves. Liverpool has scored twice as more than Wolves. Not too surprising. We know Wolves are good defensively, but they just don't score. And man, when you look at it side by side, where Liverpool has scored twice as more, that's just a really glaring stat. Wolves, though, have conceded less than Liverpool. Liverpool have conceded 17 goals. Wolves have only conceded 11. But again, it's the Wolves. You can never, unless they're playing a bottom team, I don't know how you predict Wolves to beat a really good team because they just don't score enough. You can be as sound as you want defensively, and you can hold a team to 0 or 1 goals consistently. But if you can't put them, in the other side of the net, back on the other end, you're just going to lose a lot of games. They're going to lose this one to Liverpool. Liverpool's going to come in, handle anything Wolves can show. We can throw at them offensively. They'll be able to pull it to the side. And I like Wolves to get a couple in this game. Give me, Liverpool. Give me Liverpool winning this game. Liverpool's going to win this one 2-0. And then the last matchup here is Brighton versus Southampton. Brighton's goal differential is -2. Southampton's +3. Southampton's been flying high. They got tripped up last week against Manchester United. They let a 2-goal lead slip away and lose that game 3-2. But otherwise, Southampton's just having a really good start to their campaign. Brighton will be where they will be. They'll probably be towards, the bottom of the table, maybe even fighting for relegation, maybe towards the back half of the season. They're a, 13 to 16, 13 to 17 club is about where they are in the standings. The last 5 head-to-heads between Brighton and Southampton, I've seen 3 Southampton wins and 2 draws, and all 3 wins in those last 5 head-to-head. The 3 wins for Southampton have all been on the road. This matchup's on the road. Let's continue that trend of Southampton beating Brighton on the road. Give me Southampton win this game 2-1, and that's how I'm going to round out my chances to win the $50,000 on Premier League Match Week 11 on the NBC Sports Predictor app. Good luck to you guys. Go ahead and like this video, share it with your friends so we can all win that $50,000 prize. Good luck, and I'll see you guys on the next contest. I'm Jason Mattis.
Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.